Mediterranean, near to the Mediterranean Ocean. This is like very like center between Spain and Italy. And I've lived there after I live in Paris, a little bit in California, and over there, over city in the world, and recently to Alcoy in Cebu Island. So on this place in Camargue, it's very special for me. After I lived a long time in Paris, and Paris, it's a huge, big city, and you have always life very busy. And here it's totally reverse. It's calm. On the Camargue, it's like the place you have the famous bullfight, the white horses, flamingo, on the huge beach in the ocean. So, and I have chosen this place too because it's very the place to have a light all the time, and you wake up in the morning like you feel good to going to work, and the cooler there, especially the summer, it's very intense. And you are now in my studio. This is my little bit like secret place here, not far to the city, and to have this is my own place, like a little bit laboratory. I receive people too, and it's a place where I do like canvas, like this one, of course. This is this one is from 16, and I want to present me. I've start to approximately decide to be painter. It's like 40 years ago now, and I start my career in Paris. I arrived in Paris from Orléans, where I born, and I arrived there with no money, and just want to find a little place and get a job, and want to start to have a contact, to go into the opening with gallery, have time to go into every museum in Paris, and feel the cultural city. So I have one first exhibition in 75 in Orléans. I'm so young this time, maybe a little bit not conscious, but after I meet in 80 in Paris, one publisher agent, and in a studio for doing the etching, and I start to do a different experience with etching to going to the new technical, and to make a texture on the etching differently the normal and classic. And I meet this guy there. He do the etching for famous artists. He worked like with Miro, with Chagall, with other people like this. And he looking at my work, it's going to be very interesting to try something with me. And quickly, I am in New York with him. So I meet him in 79, and 80, I'm in New York. Say, oh, I want to do the show, one-man show in the art fair in New York. I say, okay, why not? I'm so happy and exciting, and same time so scared, because I say, oh yeah, this guy is crazy to do. I'm from nowhere, and I arrive in New York, this fabulous, magic, big city. I'm so scared too. My English is so poor, and the dimension I've never seen before. In my first time in airplane on the like far to my country. So I'm in New York with him. But normally the crazy miracle happened. He saw every painting in art show on today. This is for me like a miracle because so fast, so quick. And I share this show with one sculptor, the son, remember the name Igor Ustinov, the father is Peter Ustinov. I remember Peter Ustinov coming for the opening, and immediately Peter Ustinov, their opening, like a lot of people coming, like going to crazy moment. I remember this for my life. So now this is my studio, and this is even my mess I share with you what I do here. So I have some painting on the project here. This is a collage, quotes, and I've just have from like you have a like image here, and you have the cooler. It's my little bit my palette I preparing to going to do the painting. And this is the place with there, like you have like my a bit my career. You have all painting, you one on the one this is for next show in New York. And this is the little one I do from the quarantine. And you have you can see the butterfly, like butterfly, because this is like fly, like a free, like you know, for the quarantine. Now I'm going more inspired from the nature, from the fish, from the vegetable, from the everything, flower, of course, and hear the birds, and I have this very special moment to do this little piece, like feeling like play like a little boy with this, but very good moment. And if you want, see, and you have here like preparing a texture, start to have a collage on the like a broderie, you know, a little bit like broderie, to after again and again on preparing the subject to arrive on the situation. Yeah, like this one I've just finished yesterday. This is like a bird play on like this circle with like blue movement. I love a blue. I love a blue. This is my favorite color, and you have going to like dark near to black blue, going to soft like more like Caribbean blue sometimes. And the blue, it's for me, it's a free, it's a liberty, it's a confusing ocean on the sky. But this is my reason too. I live in Camargue because see, this is very flat country, and you sometimes you confuse the blue sky with water on the. If you have a, this is it's difficult to speak with my English. I try, but this is this perspective like with you don't have a building and you don't have obstacle. If correct, it's obstacle. You're inventing more for me, going more to my imagination to going to work for inspiration. So maybe you have some question for it. Hello?
Did you want, wait, oh, hang on. Thanks,
Maybe
Pierre.
somebody have some
You want to
question?
show us a little bit outside? Can we see maybe outside? We want to see a little bit of your
Yes,
instrument.
okay. Oh,
Take
yes.
us to your
No,
garden.
but I can propose Chantal. I introduce Chantal. Chantal is my assistant. You want to see some painting here before? Like you have some canvas on the want the and Chantal share yours if you want.
Are these works in progress or they're finished?
It's finished.
Oh, it's finished. Okay.
It's finished. You can see.
Yeah. Very nice. The fish, those are fish there, right?
Yes. This is like this one. It's like a bird. At the same time, it's a little bit like transforming with a portrait.
Mm-hmm.
You imagine one portrait on the back, like eyes, nose, and smelling, on mustache.
These are all going first. Are these all for show? Or have you prepared all of these works for a show, an upcoming show?
It's this no, normally is going to New York next show in October.
Is it still pushing through?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have this, and you have this one with a like figure.
Mm-hmm.
You have a little bird on the stairs there, nature.
Mm-hmm.
And yes. Well, I have an anecdote in New York because we're talking about the next show in New York. To have in New York, and I am there, and so some guys come to the gallery with a like book in hand. And this guy is John Turturro, the famous actor. And he come to me say, "Oh, you know, I've find this the book about you in Brooklyn. I love it, and it's why I'm there today because I want to really buy painting, and maybe have a project for the next movie to including your work there." And he say, "Please, you can sign my books." And say to him, "Yes, I can sign your books, but you can sign to me something too." And I have amazing, like so simple meet with famous this famous artist because for me it's great acting guys. And I have this fabulous moment like for 20 minutes with him, and so simple guys and so nice guys. And after we started it on the touch, and the film never happened, but in my painting. That's a one story eventually. And another one in New York. It's with David Bowie, but I don't meet him. But the woman coming to say, "No, this is for decorating one apartment in New York." And this is David Bowie, but you can say it's him because this is on a contract. It's not, I don't want to use the publicity to talking about the David Bowie as painting. So, but after David Bowie died, somebody called me on the Architecture Digest magazine international, on the page with the apartment David Bowie in New York with my painting in a fireplace. And it's why now I can say I've sold painting to David Bowie, because with some celebrity, they don't like to, I can say this one, because I respect the privacy choice. So, and I have also exhibition in Japan, for example. I like very much the Japan country too. I exhibit in Germany, Switzerland, in Belgium, of course in France, and I have my life is very interesting. I've never imagined at 20 years going this way to just do what I like to do, my passion, and like opportunity to traveling a lot, to meet a lot of people, like have a rich moment with in a world with totally different people from America, Japan, Filipino too, of course. I said hello to Filipino because
But how did you end up in Cebu?
I love
Yeah.
Filipino. So
how did you end up in Cebu?
4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I going there to have a show in Cebu, and this is like a story. I want first of all I want to go there like to more like a relaxed holiday. But I have always my one special suitcase. Like this is like a studio travel in the one suitcase, and I come there with my suitcase walking, and somebody proposed to say, "Oh, why not we don't exhibit somewhere?" And my the Cube Gallery in Cebu helped me a lot to what to logistic to get to have a logistic and to organize a show there in Cebu. And I have a friend, Teresa, she live in France with French guys. Help me have a Melo too, like somebody to help me to the first show there. And I start to know the Philippines this moment in Cebu. And now I live there. I have of course the studio in Alcoy there now. It's in the beach house, like little bit. I call this it's a little bit paradise, mm-hmm. Because the studio there is totally on the nature. You have very simple. You feel the wind, you hear the birds. Same thing. You are on the nature. I am from like more to live in a countryside now. I continue to love the big city, but not the same before. Like after a few days in a big city, I'm going to be tired quickly. Mm-hmm. So, but if you want to, if you have more question about the studio, I can help you if you want. You want to see more painting, or you can go into talking to the garden.
Let's go to the garden first and then come back to take some questions.
Okay, good.
So you live here as well, right? It's your studio and it's your home.
Yes, but no, exactly. I live too in a boat. I have one.
Oh, how beautiful!
It's a little garden sample, but nice. And no, I like. I love the ocean. And have the opportunity to have a boat and with boat size to walk into in a boat and start to moving soon. On the same thing, always my little studio there on the material to working on we're going to navigate in Mediterranean for the summer. This is a very nice place.
And can you see the sea? Can you see the Mediterranean from where you are? Are you overlooking the sea?
Yes. Here, no, I don't. Here, when I am used to you, you can see the sea. Sorry. No, not from the studio. It's a bit far. It's the sea from the studio. It's approximately 15 minutes. It's not so far, but you can see the sea. Sorry. From the boat, always okay. You see the sea. So it's what I like to.
Okay.
So this is a yes. Tell me.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead, Pierre.
Oh no, this is like I like the simple life and like this for me like to have this little moment like it's this place where I am now. Have a coffee morning and I was on my plant.
Mm-hmm.
And just a moment, action house and plant. It's like you have it's like you're talking with the nature, same time and respecting. To say you don't need water and you take care of the plants. And after you feel good to going to work. Mm-hmm. And I work early morning, practically every day. And the summer, especially very early, about 6:30, and finish like noon. Like I have passion with to cook too. I like cooking. Cook like a French cook and sometimes international. And this is like a logic life for me to do different things. And it's the same to like driving the boat in the ocean. It's like the same I have talking about butterfly. To if you are in the ocean, like this is almost like a free space today to our because the traffic it's complicated, the noise it's complicated. And if you are alone in a boat, you wake up in the morning somewhere. It's just magic and beautiful.
Well, I have a question, Pierre, from one of our attendees. They're asking, what do you look forward to after the pandemic in the future?
Oh, this is it's an interesting question. If you're now I'm not used too much the again like pandemic because I prefer to thinking the future. I think this part because the pandemic has for me it's very strange, very special because I have the family there. Sincerely, I have a very so good time with the family, and we never boring. And day after day, you have something to do. I work in the same every days, and on the I like it's finished. It's like 2 months, a little bit more, 2 months in France, and so I feel like so easy moment. You don't have to take care of what's happened outside. You don't have you're just there with your family and working. And I have I have not suffer. I have not suffer. Now after the pandemic is like going to more complicated because it's going to busy again on the ask on the logistic on the next exhibition on the it's going to be more complicated now. And but it's good news. So, but after pandemic, uh, I think so I think the life start normal again. Somebody like in French, paper and say, oh, maybe after pandemic, everything changed and it's never. You know, you need to change everything, politic, blah blah. But I don't see anything change. Everybody come back to the natural thing to need to going again to the supermarket, going to do shopping, and going to work back to normal life, the same before. So this is this is a bit anecdotal because people say, oh, after it's all totally everything changed, but so about the virus, I don't know. So it's not coming again. It's on the I think the vaccine coming soon. Huh? And no, the only problem for me is like I can't travel now. This is the problem. I feel like it's too early to travel again. I'm going like in New York and in the Philippines, of course. For Philippines, more it's much complicated, particularly in Cebu. This is I thinking about people there because it's a must. Actually, if I hear the complicated situation, so, but no, she's except yeah. So I feel want to travel. I miss Paris, and I need to wait a little bit. I want to be soft to start again too much going to the social life. I protect my family and myself.
I have another question as well. You've been in the art world for 50 years. What have been the highest points of those 50 years in the art world? And who have you started out with? Who are your contemporaries in the other painters? And are you still in touch?
Oh yeah. So yes, this is it's like if you have a kid, you need to you have family, of course, automatically family. But if you're for me start to be painter, it's like you need to build. You need to have grandfather, father, mother, sister, brother. Always painting, it's a little bit like that. You have it's your grandfather, like it's Rembrandt, but my grandfather is Rembrandt because I have I learning about Rembrandt, especially the etude Rembrandt, amazing talent, and say, oh, and I student him. I have student like grandfather. It's like more Matisse. It's like more the impressionist on like on the Picasso and like this is influence family, Miro, Calder, and the other one. And after is you have like a brother, sister. This is more, of course, more to my generation, just I one. And this is like more contemporary artists like Schnabel. This is American artist, for example. You have Dubuffet, Jean Dubuffet, French painter. And you have the one I like very much too. It's like Spanish one, Miguel Barcelo. And you know, and if like a family artist, and if you have this, and you have one other identity, but and this is a imagination for me to start to have a structure to say if I know where I lack, on the after lack, you know what you want to do with yourself, or the more strongly. So what's happened with a family on this. It's like this period. 80 on before 75, 80, 90, 90. And after 90, I going to I forget a little bit my family. Like I finished my adolescence with art, and I feel to going more free to my own, and to do in my way, my imagination, and my my own experience. You understand? Yes.
Yes, sorry. But what, do you collect other artists as well? You have works by other
Oh
artists?
yes, I collect. I have collects. I start to collect early, and I'm going to share you. I have some. I have like a nice portrait, Jacqueline Picasso, for example. The on the this is
Wow, that's beautiful.
this one. But I have Francis Bacon. I have Dubuffet. I have the Miguel Barcelo. I can share you some. Maybe if it's visible
What's that
because maybe
portrait
it's a
by?
storage.
Sorry, Pierre, the
Hmm?
portrait you just showed us, the woman.
Oh no, I've practically everyone have a story. I buy some of course, but other ones were like exchange with my painting.
Uh-huh.
I have a nice story with Francis Bacon. Yes, this one.
Wow. Was this a self-portrait?
This is yes, this is self-portrait.
Yeah, self-portrait. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, he offered to me.
He offered it to you. Wow.
Yes, but it's very strange because uh, I buy like it's a long time ago now. Right? So I'm in Paris. I've 20. I maybe 30, 30, and I work with one publisher,
Mm-hmm.
and to make a book about me. And this the same publisher, same time do the book with Francis Bacon. And he do the one book with Francis Bacon. And one day he say, "Why you don't come to with me to London? I'm going to see Francis Bacon for the book." And I say, "No, I'm shy, and sometimes not too much disponible for that. So not preparing. I'm very shy." And one other time say, "Oh, I'm going again to see Francis Bacon. Oh, please come." I say to him, "I'm talking about you," and he say, "You're very welcome." You see, Francis Bacon say, "You're very welcome." It's he don't say that not artists because he's a bit normally don't like so much other artists. So, but I say no again. I don't say no again. And my publisher right from London with like rolls on the rolls. I have this. Say, oh, it's from Francis Bacon for you. That's a story.
What year was this again, Pierre? What year was this?
What? Yes, I try to remember. It's 80, 85, 86, something like that. I tried to, yeah. No, maybe more. No, sorry, because the book. Yes, approximately this 80, 86, 85, yes. And I have I have a like sorry, it's not there. I can show you. It's one of the storage. But yeah, it's like interesting from Picasso. This is Lino
also from the south of France, right?
Lino etching from the yes. This is very famous Valois. And Picasso do a lot of ceramic in Valois.
Yes,
Valois get famous by Picasso. And for every year, Picasso do the poster exhibition, but not like poster prints. No, this is anyone is like the French name. It's linography. Lino, it's like a original etching. This is very special and it's difficult to find now. And you have the stamp from the printer, Arnera, very famous printer. Arnera print everything for Picasso. This somebody offered to me for my birthday.
Nice gift.
Yeah, nice gift. So can I share you? I have like more older work here. It's dancing.
Yeah.
Ballet dancing.
Why red?
It is very red.
Very red.
Energetic.
Okay.
This is influence from Degas. And I do this because I have a museum show in near to Switzerland in Annecy in France. So East France. And this museum has a collection of Degas collection. It's a museum, and I'm going to visit the museum to organize a show different time. And I'm going to be obsessive with one little painting about the Degas painting with ballet dancing. I'll say, oh, if I can do something to contemporary, more contemporary about this the dancer, and I prepare something again.
Oh, okay. And this one you're going to include your work like a collage?
Yes, this is an installation for now. I share you one, maybe it's finished somewhere. Yes. Okay. This is a one finish.
Very nice. So the inspiration for this was Degas, right? You said.
Yes. But I have a sister. It's a little career ballet dancing.
Oh, okay.
And I remember how much I'm young and proud to her for her to be ballet dancing.
But you started out doing etchings, right?
Yes, I started doing etching
And
like
you switched to painting, to a different medium.
on the yes, on the like this. This is a very early etching. I don't know if you see, but
Yeah.
the I inventing it is with not only me, but with the other artist group artists. This time in this is it's very 80, 81, 82. If you feel you have a relief on the texture. This is more period 80, more like a abstract period.
Mm-hmm. But why did you, and then you switched to painting?
Pardon me?
And then you switched from etchings, you started to go into a...
No, I do the same time. I do the same time.
Yeah, you do.
But no, just because with this technique, I just, it's like more accident to, I go in more quickly famous with etching this time, because etching, of course, it's a multiple. And the multiple, the publisher do, and if you do multiple, immediately it's going like maybe 10, 30 galleries in the world, like that. And you're going more famous because your visibility is going big. You can do that with one painting. I have old painting here too. Yes, you're going to very old. This is early painting.
Wow.
This is 72.
Okay.
This is from 80.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've, but I don't have mentioned. I've kids have a very start to be passionate with archaeology.
Uh-huh.
And I have a club. I am in a club, in a museum club with archaeology in Orleans. And I have, of course, going to be have inspiration, texture, crack, and like I visiting like antique Roman, Italian, antique French, prehistoric, Greek, and all the Mediterranean civilization. So, what I share you more now? We have more question?
I have a few more questions from the audience.
Yes.
About your new work, what is a vegetal component of your new work?
Yeah.
Imagine?
Yes. Yeah, I'm working. Oh, you're working. I have this.
Okay.
This it's symbolist. The plant, the name is armoise. Armoise, it's like a medicine plant. for the mosquito paludis.
Oh, okay.
For the you understand paludis?
It's a
No,
mosquito repellent, the plant.
yes, like
Yeah.
yeah. On this you can get in the nature,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very not expensive. And you eat this, and you do after that you don't have paludis. And people use, for example, in Africa.
Okay.
And this is and I like introduce plants because plants it's very important. They want to the you know the plant protect you. So this is my philosophy. And if you see other plant, you have big plants like to the shadow and protects the little one. And the organization plant is very nice. And we need to, particularly now, very respect the land, the vegetation. And the armoires is interesting, very interesting subject because I started to work with this in 5 years ago to include this. And now I have a recent article on this plant, and it's interesting for the coronavirus.
Oh.
Like yes, this is and the people work on it to help for the coronavirus because it's worked very well for paludis. And you have a 1 moment color coronavirus, so you have people can have a big fever, and this is good too.
Mm-hmm.
But I am not scientific. It's I just heard about that on the I see one article, a French Paris Match French magazine, very famous.
How is it there in where you are in the south of France? What about the COVID? Were there a lot of cases of COVID still?
No, we are very lucky there. We are very lucky because we have all this period stay on the green zone. On the
Green zone.
yes, red zone Paris, Est, Strasbourg, and but in especially Mediterranean Ocean on the Camargue, practically nobody sick. They'll be in Montpellier, 2 people maybe. That's it.
That's
on
it.
the yeah on the where you are very lucky. On for the for the story, I have a good friend, it's a doctor there. I need to call him, but I say, oh, don't call him because I think he's so busy. I think it's so terrible. It's so. I decide to call him, say hello, to say, are you fine? Say, I am very fine. My boring. I nobody coming to my office. I said, you don't have any nothing. Just people scared to come.
But you were allowed to go around. Very, you were allowed to go out of your house in the green zone.
Yeah. And,
but did you have to wear masks? Were you?
Yes, but we have to. But everybody the respects the quarantine, the confinement, and of course we don't have people stop people come from Paris, and this is very. You have police take care of the place to. If I need to go to buy food, we have you need to have paper. You have 1 hour to take your food, and very controlling, very controlling. And French too, not so bad, but except more Paris, like young people always, of course, no reasonable. That's difficult to live in an apartment and don't move. And Paris, you have some incidents, and here, very, very, very secure. Lucky.
I have one last question before we close. I wanted to ask, in terms of business, I have a question here from somebody. In terms of business, did business still go on for you while during the lockdown? Were you able to sell, obviously through your galleries?
Yeah,
you have Cube Gallery in the Philippines and your other gallery in New York, right?
Yes. So on the moment the annunciation in the TV, nobody moved. This. I going a bit. Oh my God! I could not scare, but oh yeah. What happened? I project different exhibition. Of course, not happen. I miss 5 exhibitions, but it's reporting in 21. And I've 1 week, 2 weeks after the start, like New York called me to ask for some question and say we sold 2 big paintings this week. Say, oh, great. And I have one gallery in Annecy, and it's the one continue to work regularly, like sold painting, like a practically normal way, but not exactly normal. But it's a gallery doing like more intention, mailing everyone collector to knows what's happened in the gallery close, but still there and send image news from every artist from the gallery, and the guy does so well, and the people continue to exchange, support the gallery, support the artist, and the gallery do it's not well. She do very, very well this time. So, but you have, of course, someone like the time stop. You know, this is you have some on the no news, no nothing. No, now start again. Like I'm going to be very busy now, but like the strange different attitude to like somebody arrive on that stop people, and the other people don't stop, continue with now you can do with so much new technology to for communicate like we do now.
Yes. I have one last question. This is a great question right before we end. Where is your dream museum or institution? Where would you like to do an exhibition? If there was a dream museum or gallery.
Oh, okay. I don't know now. Of course, yes. No, now my dream maybe is to have one painting in a museum, a national museum in Paris. That's
okay.
Not exhibition, just if I have a national museum, but in a where I born, I'm sure, like a museum in Provence, but I don't have one in Paris. It's maybe that's my dream now. I have in December, like big show in Korea, and I have realized one dream because I have it's a shows a museum in Seoul, and I have the amazing exhibition I have never had before, and like I've realized one dream. But in French, it's sometimes more complicated. It's a little bit political too. And now we just change the cultural minister 3 times and 4 years. And the contact change, the people change, and you need to, it's a little bit complicated.
Okay.
But dream, it's dream. It's continue to wake up the morning and want to work. That's
well. I think that's a nice way to end today. It was great. You're still working. You're enjoying the good weather. The inspiration doesn't stop. It's We've had a really great tour of your studio. It's nice to see an artist at work. Your studio actually is very organized,
Thank you.
I have to
Thank
say.
You.
So thank you, everyone, for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, but thank you very much to everyone. Sorry, my English it's so.
No, it's perfect.
So, but
I think it was a
I've
very
tried
nice
my
tour
best.
for us. A lot of surprises. Yeah.
Thank you.
Très bien. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Thank you so much, Pierre.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great to step into
Salamat.
the studio today.
Salamat. Salamat.
Merci.
Merci.
Thank you, everyone. The video will be up on YouTube in a day or so you can catch it again. You haven't.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.